Hi, I am Carefree and this channel is about hula hooping. This is a second video from a Carefree hooping series called #Hula Hoop is Joy. You can also find it on my social media in a short versions, but this will be a full tutorial for today's trick, which is waist hooping into iso lift and down and change direction. So let's call it shortly the iso lift tutorial. Let's go. In the first video from the series, we were using the lighter, smaller hula hoop. For this trick, however, I think it might be more comfortable to learn with a bigger dance hula hoop, okay? So I'm gonna perform it today with these 85 centimeters PE pipe dance adult size hula hoop, okay? This one is also possible, and any other that you have, so don't hesitate to try even if you have a giant hula hoop or maybe a little smaller, okay? I'm gonna put this to the side. Okay, let's begin today's lesson with waist hooping, but before, let's warm up this zone a little, okay? So grab the hoop more or less in the middle, make a few twists with your hips around it, reaching each corner, each edge of the hoop, okay? Let's go the other way. Move the belly, move the juices and the blood flowing in there so that it's not super cold and stiff and really easy to injure, okay? To be injured. So let's make a little rotation with our pelvis. One way and the other. Let's lift the hands up, make a little bend to the side. Fragile so that you are not stretching in here rather than expanding your body, okay? And expanding this zone, extending this zone of your belly, okay? Let's breathe in, lifting the hoop up, and breathe out, dropping it down. Breathe in, lifting the hoop up, and breathe out, dropping it down. Okay, ready for waist hooping. You can walk a little with your hips to the side, make whatever feels comfortable for you to prepare the zone of your core, okay? If you need a full warm-up video, jump into the description, okay? But if you're ready, we can begin with waist hooping. So place the hoop on your lower back, begin to waist hoop. Then we will be catching the hoop on the side like we did in the catch break change direction tutorial. So if you need this one, you can also watch it. But the general rule is when the hoop is approaching the hand of the direction that you're spinning to. So I am now spinning to my left, but maybe you are spinning to your right. Then prepare the right hand. If I'm spinning to the left, I will prepare my left hand to catch the hoop in a way that it drops into it, okay? So I'm preparing the hand for the moment where I see the hoop approaching. I'm trying to feel it with my body as well, okay? And once I can catch it on the side, I'm gonna do so right now. I'm gonna add the second hand on the other side, okay? So generally, I'm landing in this position of the hands placed more or less in the middle of my hoop. What we will do afterwards, we will continue the movement with our body turning around after the hoop. So I'm catching the hoop. I'm gonna do it in a slow-mo, okay? So I'm catching the hoop into the hand, adding the second hand and following the hoop with my body so that the central point of the movement right now is the center of my body. The hoop is I am in the middle of the hoop, okay? So I'm neither in the front, neither in the back of it, okay? I'm more or less in the middle of it. And this will be the central point of our turn. The hoop seems to be staying in the same position, but we are turning our bodies and lifting the hands up. Lifting the hoop above our head. Once we are here, we are making a stop, a break, and changing the direction, going down with our hands, maintaining the same rule of the central point as a central point of our body, okay? So this is like the central line of the movement that the hoop is spinning around, okay? Then once we land down, we don't want to go down, okay? We are going back to the lower back and engaging the waist hooping again, but in a second direction, all right? So going in a real time, because this might seem a little abstract, although I've learned from my classes that there are different techniques of explanation which works for different students. So I will always do a slow-mo simulation, a real time, and additional hints, okay, so that you can understand it better. So I'm spinning the hoop to the left side, preparing my left hand, catching it, adding the second hand, lifting it, maintaining the central point as the central line of my body, stopping when I'm up, changing the direction, going down with the same rule, placing the hoop on my waist again, and beginning to spin in the other direction. Okay, now I'm gonna do it like real time, super fast. Okay, so let's begin again with the left direction. Catch, iso, lift, stop, other direction, waist hooping. All right, this is the goal that we want to achieve in here, okay? Let me show it to you when you're spinning to the right, because maybe you are spinning to the right, okay? So I'm gonna catch it, continue the iso up without talking this time, okay? Maintaining the central line, the hoop stays in one position like it's being elevated without changing its position, okay? So spin, 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 catch, iso up, stop, iso down, spin to the left. Yeah, it was supposed to be without talking. All right, what can we do? How can we make it more funky, okay? In a short words. So first thing that we can do is we can change direction while stopping. So when I'm catching, I can already change the direction and perform the iso in the other direction, go down, back again, and now spin also to the other direction. So again, I'm spinning to the left, catching the hoop, iso to the right, going back to the left, and spinning to the right. Okay? Yeah, I know, funky, 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 but where is the funkiness? The funkiness is in the movement, so let's add some more flexibility and, you know, this freedom in our body while performing this trick. So already, while waist hooping, try to make little steps with your feet, okay, with your legs. Then, while catching the hoop, we will go more dynamically, make a dynamic break up there, and go down like we're dancing, okay? So let's try to do it. Spin, 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 catch, iso, stop. Here, go down, and go back to waist hooping. After this dramatic break, let's make a little resume and hints and tips part of this video. Okay, so resuming, we have the movement of waist hooping, catching the hoop, iso up, changing the direction, iso down, following the initial direction of the spin. So if I was spinning to the right, I will follow with the iso to the right, go back to the left, and begin the spin to the left, okay? The second combination was to change the direction each time we catch or go down, okay? So spinning to the left, I will catch, break, change direction, go up with the iso, to change direction, go back down, and again change direction on the spin, okay? And the third option with the dramatic final was spinning to the left, going up and down, but adding a little more fluidity in our body, more freedom, okay? So I'm hooping and moving my feet. Maybe I like to listen to my favorite music while doing this. Then I'm catching the hoop, going up, hey, stop, going down, continue the movement, all right. Then, again, changing the direction, going up, down, and changing the direction again, okay? Hop, hop, hop. Use your imagination in here. You can make a lot of combinations from this, and you can create your dance routines. With the iso up and down, you don't have to go all the way through. Even if you go just a little, turning your body, twisting your body, going down, or maybe spinning a little with it. You can make a lot of combinations in here. Okay, I really hope you liked it. It was a little more of a cardio, of a sweaty session today. I would recommend you to lie down on a gym ball and stretch your belly a little. Then maybe make a little bend towards the front to relieve your back, because this is what actually works most in waist hooping. I can hear my cat. I don't know if you can hear it too. But however, it was a pleasure to show it to you today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have some additional questions, or maybe you want to leave me a comment, maybe something was uncertain to you, then leave me a comment below. Maybe it will be helpful to the others. Follow me in my social media, subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next video of this funky series.